Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new Wake and Bake with my Canicast. I'm Canna Dave.
And I'm Groovy. What's up, y'all?
On today's Wake and Bake, gonna be chilling, kicking it. I saw some news came out from the CRA, so we're gonna dive into that a little bit. Remediation. So it was posted by Anton and my Canna Pros group. But before we dive all into that, always let us know what you're smoking and dabbing on. Any new strains out there, any new terps you've been enjoying, drop it in the chat. I want to give a shout out to our partners as we kickstart the episode as well too. So I'm going to go down the list. Shout out to Lost Coast Plant Therapy. Mention my Canna 20 to save 20% out at checkout. Use the discount code and you get to save 20% off on all IPM sprays. And the Black Friday giveaway will be announced next week. So stay tuned. It'll be about 5 days to enter, and we will be posting that information on Monday evening. We'll be posting the Black Friday giveaway. Then shout out to our other partner, High 9. Just mention my code MyCanicast and you get to save money there. And they have new packaging, so they have four in a box, not four in a bottle. They got 4 in a box, so you can check those. You can check out the hemp drinks. You can get them in all 50 states. Just mention MyCanicast. That's High 9. Then I want to dive into Canopy extracts and Scotty and the team. If you're looking for some Born Winning extracts, go check out Scotty and Canopy. He's got some new strains coming out, or new concentrates coming out. I want to mention he's got frosted strawberry cake, 1 gram live resin, all in one disposables, and those are by Frosted Farms. He's got Death Coast live resin batter by MI Loudflower, and then he has Lemon Oasis live resin, a collab with Kinship. And then now jumping into Kinship, our other partner, and shout out to Tyler and the Kinship team over there. He's got some strains, so let me pull that up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, and actually I'm enjoying some of the Lilac Cookies collab between Kinship and Canopy today.
That was good, man. That was gas. I enjoyed it. Not even because they're our partners. It's good product. But some new strains that are coming out. Calhoun Cream. It's Gelato 41 mixed with Jealousy. And wait till you hear this, 4.87% terps on flower. That's phenomenal. Where the terpenes thrive, Kinship. They also have Jealous Jerry's, which is Jealousy and ice cream cake. And then in 2 weeks, they will have out Bath Bomb, Peanut Butter Punch, and Crypto. And last but not least, want to give a shout out to Jason and Old School Organics over there. Shout out to the team. If you're looking for any old school genetics or you just want some organic bud, go check out Old School Organics in Jason's product, man. They got some fire over there. They got some sour diesels. They've had the headband. They've had Cheetos. They've had what's that one I like? Sugar Cone, which is really good.
Yeah, I just finished
super frosty.
That one.
So, yeah, shout out to all our partners. You all help make this happen. Without y'all, we wouldn't be where we're at. So
That's facts
thank
right
you.
there. Boom. Let us know what you're smoking on, dabbing on the comments too. As always, be starting off with some dabs. We usually do dab time every like 15, 20 minutes where we take a collaborative dab with everyone online. It's kind of a fun way to do a social dab right from your bed, probably in your undies. It'd be kind of funny if I just stood up one day and I was just like wearing my underwear.
Like, hey, I mean, honestly,
that's a real wake and bake over there.
It's like back in the day, or not back in the day, back when COVID hit and you had everyone working from home and everyone was just suit up and then like nothing on the bottom.
Hey man, that's where I'm at, dude. I'm there every day. What's up, Michelle? Lilac Cookies. It's pretty good, man. I enjoy this strain. This is like one of my more favorite collabs between our partners. We've had this a couple times and we keep going back to it. Really does have that like linalool type of smell-ish, you know what I mean? I really enjoy that. It's calming for me, especially someone. Oh, I already loaded this up with dabs. Wow, okay. So I guess I'm actually going to be starting off with some Mac 1 rosin. I forgot I still have in there from last night. So, whoops.
This guy's like today, ready to go. Talk about wake and bake.
More like I was about to take a dab and passed out. So I'm preparing myself for the wake and bake.
That's not bad though. Sometimes it's good. You got your dab ready and you didn't take it last night, and now you're good to go to kick off the morning wake and bake.
Prepared.
Just want to let y'all know we are live on YouTube. We are live on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitch. We will be making a comeback to Twitter, probably in December. Yeah. Well, I believe our account got hacked at some point in August.
That's right. You were saying that.
And now it's back. I got it all back. Or something happened because I don't know. But we're back on Twitter, so you'll be seeing a lot of our can of content on Twitter because I know Twitter lets it go. That's a good place for it.
Honestly, because Twitter knows where it's going. Twitter knows that it's like, this is not going to be forever.
Yeah, Elon's pretty much like, yeah, just talk whatever you want, pretty much.
I mean, dude, don't they like let you have like nudes up there and shit? Like, I'm not big on X.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit on Twitter, man. There's some crazy shit. I'm not on it all the time. I've just recently started getting back into posting, probably since Monday. So not a whole hell of a lot.
I feel you. You've been pushing me to do the same, and I think I might too, just because like, give it a try. I've just never been good with adding social medias, right? I'm naturally like on Instagram, so I'm naturally just there. You know what I mean? What's up, my grower?
Hey, trust me, man. I like Instagram, but now I'm like every social. So, so it is tough because each platform is different. The user's different on each platform, right? But I figure where our audience is, they're everywhere. So we want to be everywhere. And also, if you haven't checked out our YouTube shorts are doing really well. So there's tons of content there. If you probably have seen it if you're on IG, but if you haven't followed us on YouTube, go head over to My Canicast and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We greatly appreciate that. It's crazy, man. Thanksgiving's Thursday. I do want to announce we're not going to be streaming next Saturday. We're going to stream on Friday, Black Friday,
to do this
sometime to do the giveaway. So sometime in the evening we'll announce it later this week. We just got to coordinate schedules. But so no live next Thursday, but we will be live Friday. And then the following week, we're out at MJ BizCon. So the first Saturday in December, there will be no stream. So December 7th, there will be no stream, but we'll be posting tons of content in the stories. I'll be making posts on our social channels, and we'll try to even go live a couple times as well too. So if you want to check some of the stuff out while we're out in Vegas, just follow us in our stories, and you'll see it.
Yeah,
cool.
Strawberry banana cheese.
I think I went through everything. I was trying to get through everything. What?
No, big deal. You don't have to do it. No focus. We got literally like another 50 minutes.
Yeah.
A strawberry banana cheese sounds fucking fire. My grower says that.
Strawberry banana cheese. What's that taste more like? Like a cheesy? Okay.
Yeah, and like I think I do dig those like crosses of where they're funky and sweet, right? It's kind of like why I think like a little different obviously in the taste because that obviously sounds more citrus, but I really think this is why strains like Runts and Cookies took off because don't get me wrong, they did have that unique taste, but it was the dynamics in the flavoring where it was like sweet and gassy at the same time, but somehow it complement each other. Sometimes that's to me one of my favorite buds. Like even this Gushers I had lately, I tried this new company called Birch Solventless or whatever, and they have some rosin that was called Gushers, and it was their F1, so phenol one, I'm guessing, or no, that would be pH. I don't know what the F1 stood for. But
Fuck. The F1 is Oh my god. It's
anyways,
usually when
it
you're doing
was
the back crosses. You know, you have the F1's the
the
first
X1
plant.
usually. Oh, okay. I don't know what the F. Either way, my whole point was that it tastes absolutely delicious, and there was a little sweet on the front end, but on the back was like actual gas. So it wasn't actually more funky. It was more like gassy, and I was like, damn. I liked it though. I mean, sweet and gassy. I don't know. It was unique. I don't know. That's the only way I could explain it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I think, you know what? I think it's time to take a dab time because I missed that lilac, and that was one from last night. What's up, Organic Mechanic? We appreciate all your comments and everyone's tapping in and sharing and all that stuff because, we appreciate that stuff. Stuff helps a lot. Feel generation? I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. Like what the F means. Oh, due to the son of daughter. Oh, so it's probably like the firstborn almost. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, what's up, Dave? Just sitting over there in silence. Oh, I think Dave froze. Oh, I was wondering what happened. Oh, okay, Dave froze. No shit. Okay. Well, and I was wondering why I'm just like sitting here like trying to talk to Dave and I'm like getting nothing back. That makes a lot of sense. Hold on. Well, thanks for teaching me that, man. I really appreciate that with the F1. And Organic Mechanic, what are you smoking on? What are you dabbing on this morning? Where is that link? Give me 2 seconds, Dave. Damn. All right, stand by, everybody. Sorry about this technical difficulties. I guess Dave's computer failed out. Damn, I don't know. Hold on, Dave. You're going to stand by for me for a second. Yeah, sorry about this, everybody. This is hilarious. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. Rainbow Skittles. That sounds hilarious. Yeah, Dave is gone. I'm not really sure what happened. We're going to figure that out. I tried to resend the link. He said his Facebook's broken. He just texted me. So we're figuring this out on the fly. This is what we do, y'all. But since he's gone, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a dab time, like I said. So I am dabbing on some lilac cookies of the collab between one of our two partners, Kinship and Canopy. One of my favorite collabs that they've done. Please
Can
take
you
a
hear
dab
me?
with me. Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know. My internet just went out.
Yeah,
so
you froze,
I am
and I kept
hotspotting.
talking, and I'm like, "What's going on right now?" Like, and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah,
I was,
I'm on my hotspot right now. My internet like completely died out because
whoa.
you froze on my side, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because I say I'm pretty locked in.
But
I
then I
think
saw you
so
still
for a
talking in
change.
the other stuff. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
all
I'm
good.
glad it's
Well,
my
it's funny because
side.
I'm just like
That's super.
ranting and I'm talking, and I'm like, "Why isn't he responding?" Because I was like doing other things, trying to get set up, wasn't really paying attention to your screen, and then people are like, "Dave's gone." I'm like, "Oh, okay, Dave's gone." So
All
that makes more
right, yeah,
sense.
I'm back, everybody.
Internet,
Good.
bro.
Thank God for hotspots, right?
I mean, internet's just a tricky thing, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about anyone else, but the most annoying thing to me is I get like this SIM card failure thing randomly. Like, my card will just like because I do a virtual SIM card, it'll randomly just be like failed, and I'll like lose service for like a couple minutes and have to reconnect, and I'm just like, or I have to turn it on and off.
Yeah,
And
that
it's just
happened to
weird.
me and you when we were on the call.
Yeah, it happens quite a bit for me, to be honest. So I'm not really sure.
What was that rosin that we got and we did the donut with last Saturday that I'm about to dab?
I'm not sure.
It was like that super boof. You gave it to me in the Apex jar.
Oh yeah, then it was super proof. Yeah, super proof.
Oh, it was super boof. I thought it was like that Burt's company. I thought it was a different name though. For some
Yeah, the
reason, I didn't think
company's
it was
called
super.
Birch. The strain is super proof.
Oh, it was super boof the strain? Okay. For
Yeah.
some reason, I didn't think it was super boof. That's why I
Well,
was like,
cheers, y'all.
interesting.
Appreciate y'all coming in so early on a Saturday. We know it's early, but we out here. We're here till 10 a.m., 9 to 10 every morning, or every Saturday.
Out
Not every
here
morning. That'd be pretty
grinding.
crazy. That'd be pretty awesome if this could be just a morning show. If I could do that
That
every
would be
day,
this.
that
That'd
would
be
be sweet. I'm not gonna lie. If we did this full time, that might be a thing for a while, like 5, just during the week.
wake up and bake up every day with the Kid
Boom.
Cast.
Boom.
Everyone's like, damn,
Want to see some
I
food?
can't do
Go.
this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually,
Tuesday.
that's a big fact right there. Hit me, Organic McCain just hit it with the facts. I totally forgot. The strain is Blockberry. Super Proof is a cut of that. I totally forgot because that's kind of like the what they did with that one. I can't blanking on it right now, but they do that sometimes where they rename the pheno because it tastes so specific. You're right. Totally forgot about that because I'm so used to just calling it Super Proof at this point. Good call out.
Thanks, Organic
Cheers,
Mechanic.
y'all.
I probably did look super stoned at my grower. Probably did. Pretty tired, not gonna lie. Molly, I had to take her to the vet on Monday unexpectedly again, and she's back on steroids and antibiotics. And the thing that sucks about the steroids is she drinks like gallons of water now because she's like super thirsty, and which that comes means at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 4 in the morning, she's gotta go potty. So that means I kept waking up last night. I did not sleep the best last night, but she is doing better, so that's all that matters, right? Um, Happy about that. I'm about to take my dab right now. And if there's anything you guys want to see or intrigued on, let us know while we're out at MJ BizCon, and we can try to check it out and do reporting on it for you all. If there's anything you want to know about or technology wise, vending machines, people we meet. Oh, dude, you know who's doing a yoga? I know you're not gonna care as much, but you know who's doing a yoga thing Thursday morning?
Like this Thursday?
Um, no, the week we're out in Vegas.
Oh, you mean is it here or are you talking about in Vegas? Because I totally lost me here. Like
Vegas.
I don't understand how we got
Vegas.
to Vegas. Okay, Vegas.
Well, I
Vegas.
was saying if
BizCon
anyone's
stuff.
here in the chat and they want to ask us questions or are intrigued about anything in Vegas, let us know. We could report on it for anybody if someone wants to know what's
Oh, if
going
there's
on
any
out there,
yeah.
like
I
that.
mean, the big thing to me with MJ BizCon is just always trying to find the new technology because at the end of the day, I feel like every time you go to BizCon, there's always going to be like the same, like the similar things, like mediums, grow mediums. There's always going to be companies, with pre-roll machines. Like there's always specific. I'm always really fascinated about that next level technology. I'm always curious what's going to be coming out.
Yeah, I'm looking. I love the networking out there. That's my favorite. Just talking to everybody and seeing everyone from all different, all around. Networking people from outside the U.S., in the U.S.,
Yeah,
legal
Vegas is a
state,
town,
non-legal
man.
state. But going back to the yoga class, remember the Heisman, Ricky Williams, the brand, the Heisman. We met Ricky Williams the first year at MJ BizCon at that after party.
Yeah, vaguely, but yes.
Well, remember, I was like, we were still really
No,
new
I
into it. And
remember.
I was like,
I
oh my
remember
God,
that.
that's
I
Ricky
remember that
Williams.
party. Yeah, I remember. It's just been a while. That's all I'm saying. That's all I mean. I
Yeah,
remember.
he's hosting a yoga class
Definitely
with the
remember.
Sports Cannabis IG I follow, and he's doing a yoga class on 9 a.m. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of tempted to go to that.
Yeah.
Just so I could talk to Ricky Williams and then pitch him on coming on the podcast, but I got to go for the yoga.
No, I mean, I love doing yoga. Like one of my favorite things about music festivals. Well, again, like, and I don't practice every day, right? I used to practice a lot more when I was living in Chicago, and then sometimes I'll do it here, right? Just more irregularly, more like when I need a moment just to stretch. Yoga's great, right? But festivals will do that. Like in the morning, they'll do it super early, and I'm always like, man, like, and music festivals go till whenever, right? And even it's kind of like Vegas. Vegas goes till whenever. I love when people do these morning events because it just shows when people go to those, that shows a lot of dedication. Like, you know what I mean? Either you partied last night and got your ass up early, or you took it easy in focus to be ready for that morning event. So I respect those morning events. It's like the Blunt Brunch. Shout out Pink Sesh. Shout out who's sponsoring that? We wish someone love. Totally forgot.
RMR is actually doing
RMR,
stuff for them.
that's who we just talked to. Yeah. Shout out to them over at
Respect
Blunt
my
Brush.
shout out to Joey and Mitch.
Yeah, because always those morning things. I love them, but some of the best networking is done at those events, at these off events. It's not in the conference center. So,
No,
respect. Let us know what you're smoking on, dabbing on in the comments. Appreciate y'all, as always. I think we just lost Dave again. That's just hilarious. I'm going to let him just figure that out. I don't know what's going on with Dave's internet. Are you guys having bad internet out there? Are we like, is our service spotty or something? Like, I don't really understand what's going on here. Oh, he's back. Right? Maybe not. Hawaiian Budline will be there. Check them out. Fire. Oh, you know what? I think I've seen them. He does his own, like, genetic. You know, let me take Dave's face off the screen. He's going to be mad if it's just Dave's face on the screen. Could you imagine just me making Dave's face full screen? Nah, that's a great move. But anyways, let us know what you're smoking on, dabbing on. I think, oh my God, I actually think I forgot flour. That's funny. I meant to bring up some of this. What did I just get? When we talked to Apex lately. What did we try? Iced Kush. I really dug that. I wish I meant to bring some up here, but we'll see. No big deal. Hopefully he's all good with Dave. I don't know what's going on with his internet. We'll see. Hopefully he's all right. All right, so yeah, I guess I'll just take up another birch dab, a little tiny dab of some Mac 1. I don't know if you guys dig Mac 1, but I really like it. They said it was the what's it called, cut, Capulator's cut, but you never really know, right? Or that's what they said. Well, someone said at the store they believed it was. I think that might have just been them hoping, because there's no proof.
Yeah, man, my internet's gonna be shit. I got a text message from my Xfinity assistant that said, "We're working on problems. We've identified stuff in your neighborhood." So,
just your neighborhood?
Yeah, so they're like, "We're actively working to fix it till 10:55 a.m." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Well,
we understand you're mad at us." Hey, man, welcome to real life, man.
What was I talking about?
We're doing it
I was
live.
like going on and on and on. I was like talking, and then like I heard
you
nothing
really
from
pumped
you.
about BizCon, so you were talking about morning events, and I switched it to like, what are you dabbing on and smoking on, and then I realized I forgot my flower downstairs. I was gonna do some of that iced Kush from Apex, but oh well, here I am.
Oh, that Ice Kush by Apex was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That sneak peek to Apex Cannabis. We interviewed him last week, and you'll be seeing that probably.
Hey, there he is. Lux, what's up, fam?
December.
Been missing a lot of our fam. Like T-Dub I haven't seen, and Dave, and Andy, and
it's the holidays, man.
And yeah, that's true. You're right. Things are
coming
crazy,
up to the holiday season, bro.
Well, and honestly, bro, like, to be honest, like, I have to work this afternoon, which is crazy, which I don't usually work. You know what I mean? And like, you know what I mean? Like in events. So maybe it's just a crazy weekend for people too. So yeah, and then next week's like, I mean, that's why we're doing a Friday night thing, because we figured if anyone, like a lot of people are traveling for family next week in general. So Thursday, yeah. I mean, even usually for me, like even for me, a lot of times we've taken this off, or like we've done just a quick stream, because I'll go up north, and because I don't know about y'all, like Thanksgiving is usually just a big holiday for, at least for like my side of the family, only because what happened is my whole childhood is every family just gave Thanksgiving to our side, and Christmas did it with the other side, right? So it was just Thanksgiving became that holiday where we're always like, riding bikes and doing, fun stuff up north. And so,
the holidays are always fun to be with family. I know people
usually take like a week off,
Yeah, we're taking a week off right after.
Shit. Well, I'm off from that Wednesday afternoon till.
I got work Black Friday, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It'll be like a half day, so I'm not really too worried about it.
Lux is ripping on some information entropy rosin, Sandia, and Kirkwood OG.
Nice. Sounds gassy.
I've been seeing a lot of informations, and they have a lot of OG crosses, or like at least the one. Let me rephrase. That's a lot. The dispo that I went to had a lot of OG crosses by them. There was like 3. I was like, wow. I had like 4 or 5 strains, and 3 of them are an OG like cross. They must really like that cut. They have some.
OG's one of the most staple it's like one of the most known genetics in the cannabis industry. I'd say OG. Maybe not anymore, because you see maybe to the. Let me rephrase this, because I think a lot of the newer people like the runts and all that took power, but OG is one of the most, like, because it's been bred in so many strains. It's one of the most popular.
You're talking about the same idea. These are just like popular strains. The most popular strains. You know what I'm saying? It is.
It is.
That's a good question. It's like, there was. What are some of the most popular? I mean, because there's hazes, there's diesels. Like, there's a lot of like
I don't think
popular
Hazes
strains.
is popular anymore. I
No,
don't
but
think
you're right.
Diesel's as
OG
popular
and
as it
Kush.
is
I think
anymore
even
either.
Kush has retained like that name because it became a nickname. Like when you got that Kush,
I
like
smoked
literally
that Kush.
man, I smoked that Kush. That
And
Kush.
a ball.
And a ball like swoosh. Yeah, man. We're just a Lil Wayne shout out. Please don't block us. We're just rapping.
Shit. I didn't grab a lighter. Oh, actually. Sorry. Now there we go. Lil Wayne. Kush, Kushes used to be popular, but not anymore as much as anymore. I think it's different nowadays if you think from 10 years ago to where it is now. Even 5 years ago. 5 years ago it was like cookies. No, 5 years ago was runs. 8 years
I was
ago
gonna say
cookies.
cookies was like farther
Yeah,
back
probably
than
10
we
years. It was
think,
when I was
man.
working in the dispo during the raid time.
Yeah, that's probably more. I
So
mean,
definitely.
yeah, because
we used to have
for
all
sure
the
it was
cookies.
because I remember you having like forum cut and stuff like that.
Yeah. We had
What were you
forum
talking
cut.
about
That shit was
that, though?
gas. That shit was gas.
See what I mean? I mean, it's still good. It's just that popular strain that really. I think what it is, it's like almost like those musicians who are like subsede their genre. Like you don't need to know rap to know Eminem, right? You can just know Eminem.
Yeah.
Like my mom knows who Eminem is, right? Like you know what I'm saying? So I think those are the type of like weeds that subsided, like or went past.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
like, surpasses its genre or its own self. People do that all the time. Like I know who Garth Brooks is, right? But I don't know
it's
a
like
Garth
Taylor
Brooks song.
Swift or
Right, 100%. Anyone that kind of surpasses their thing, and I think that's. I mean, even for like. Why I think so many people were like, cookies, burner, because he did something that no one did before. Sure, he branded weed, made his own strain, but he's like, boom, I make clothes, boom, I make culture, right? And that's like a whole nother level to things. Like, no, I'm serious. That's what happened.
No, you're absolutely. I just like the boom. That's what I was choosing. Boom. Yeah, not at you. I agree. I 100% agree. You're just like getting into it. I'm like, get it.
I tried to stop.
Boom,
moving.
motherfucker. Boom.
In the move. It's always I'll pull a Dave. I'm just kidding. No, don't do that because otherwise the internet's going to stop on us and we're like, oh, God, you're going to freeze probably. In that position.
Just give me 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
I thought about making you big when you were, I was like, that's not funny. He'd be pissed. Like when you were frozen.
I would be pissed.
I was like, that's a douchebag move. So
glad you didn't. Shocking you didn't, actually.
You, man. Hey, man, sometimes, very rarely am I okay.
Sometimes you all right, Groovy. Sometimes you all right.
Lux said, what did he say? It's hard to pull up these chats all at the same time and read them.
Pull them up, fool.
Encourage your friends to use Google Scholar more often. When people say do your own research, that's a good place to start. Yeah. I mean, honestly, just doing any research is a good place to start. Like just going out there and going to find, like just type into Google. And if there's multiple sources, it could be true. If there's one source.
Do research? You just don't believe everything? No, I'm kidding. I believe it.
Yeah, man, and I think that's why that burner effect, and that's why so many people like really tried to then almost make that culture first. We tried to be like, now we're a culture brand and we grow weed, where it's like, I don't know, Burner just did it right. He just kind of did them side by side as well as he was rapping, right? I mean, I definitely respect it because I'm trying to do music, I'm trying to do the podcast, like I'm trying to do multiple things. So I've always respected that, like, hungriness, right? And also like passion for multiple things and just like being a master of one, right? It's not better. What does it say? Can't remember how that saying goes. Whatever that saying goes. Ruined it.
I don't know. I came in and came out. My internet was screwing up again.
God, yeah. See, just when you said it, I need 30 more minutes, and it's like, don't say anything. Just you know what, internet? I'm just so thankful that you're working right now. Thank you. The great old.
The one time I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home today because Groovy's got to go to work. There'll be no worries. And my internet's like, fuck you, Dave.
Yeah, I was surprised. No big deal. I thought we were gonna do a video today, but like it was no big deal. Like I just thought, quicker, easier. You're right. I mean, I got to get down there. I mean, sooner than later. So I got some shots.
I didn't feel like rushing. I'll be honest. I didn't feel like rushing this morning to get up and then.
And I see what you're ready for today. Which half of Detroit's ready. Look at this guy. Is he ready?
Monday, baby. Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow, Monday. They're Monday. Okay, the one weekend. Oh yeah, it is tomorrow. Dude, Why did I
Tomorrow's
think today's
Sunday.
Sunday? Jesus.
We're
I
not
need to
doing a
sleep
Sunday
better. I
stream.
know. I need to sleep better here. I
That's
was
the
like,
one
what?
day we actually don't really. I mean, I still work, but we actually don't do anything related
Well, you always got to do
to the
stuff with
podcast.
life. But
Usually Sunday's my catch-up day. I wanted to say something, but I keep blanking out. Blanking what I want to say. Google Scholar specifically pulls up peer-reviewed research papers. That's where I go for all the new cannabis research. Oh, dope! I'll have to definitely check that out. Dope. I appreciate that. Even though you guys both aren't in the studio, what's the update on the studio piece? LOL. Still pushing that Dr. Dabber switch feed too. I think we'll probably decide mid-December. We'll probably get it because we won't be in the studio this week unless I go up to the studio on Friday. Groovy. We won't be in the studio for a couple weeks with BizCon. Wouldn't be to the 14th. We'll be back in studio, but we probably wouldn't buy it that week. But we'll probably have a studio. We've been talking about getting a studio piece to have one. So maybe by the new year we'll have something in there. Dope. And not
yeah,
opposed
it
to the
would be
Dr.
just
Dabber
because mine
switch, man. To be honest,
dies.
because like I'm.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm not opposed to the Dr. Dabber, to be honest, and switch it up instead of all the Puffcos.
Is that a pun?
I don't know. Was it a pun? I don't think it was.
Yeah, you said switch it up.
Oh, man, I didn't even realize it. Sorry. There we go.
I didn't think so.
I'm making puns and not even realizing it, dude. But I do want to mention though, real quick. I saw an MI Canna Pros yesterday, and then Anton posted something, and then I also saw another of my Facebook friends. I think recopied it and posted it. I haven't dove fully into it, but I do just want to announce this that I'm gonna read from the beginning. This is actually from Matt Craven, Craven Bake.
Oh, hey, shout out.
So some new rules coming out from the CRA. The storefronts will now have to tell you your cannabis you've been getting has been remediated. Not so you will be told that your cannabis will be remediated now. You will be told. I'm curious how this is going to affect other brands and the brands that are remediated and the consumers. Are the consumers going to still go with the lower price? Probably. But at least you'll know now that it's been remediated, and that's all we've wanted to tell. It's been remediated.
Well, what I think is going to happen, man, and this is my honest opinion, I don't think you're necessarily going to see like a drop where it's going to be like 100% of sales are just done now for mediated bud. I really don't, especially now. Think about what's in our food with like candy and pop and all these other things like refined sugars where it's like we don't even know what we're reading, right? Because they can put it so small or put it in different spots or different wordings and different little marketing words. But my big thing about the remediated bud, at least you'll be paying what you're supposed to. I think sometimes what happens, not like I get bothered. I specifically don't like the non-marketing of remediated bud is because without that knowing, right, you sometimes will end up spending top dollar, $30, $40 an eighth, and then you get garbage. Like, at least when you're getting remediated bud, it's going to be like that $40, $50 an ounce type of bud. And you exactly, like, we know what we're getting or putting yourself into. And, like, say, maybe you're not that concerned about the health on that side, like, and you're just fine with just getting a little bud. Maybe you just smoke every once in a while, and that ounce will last you like months. You know what I mean? It may just not be your thing. Whatever. It'll sell to a certain customer, but I think the people who were buying without understanding, that's where you'll see a big jump off, which I could see like a 40%, 50% drop, but I still think people are going to buy it. It's just like shake, man. It's still going to sell, you know?
Yeah, I'm actually going to post it in the YouTube.
Haven't seen you forever.
I'm going to post it in the YouTube.
Edibles gang, like that. Edibles in the morning. I always respect someone who does edibles in the morning because I can't.
Not bad, man. It's a good way to kickstart the day.
It's a wild day. Yeah.
Me, I'd be sleeping.
Lux said, people will just advertise safer and safer medium meshes. Might affect quality, but safer and cheap, more budget shop. Yeah, and I think they're already understanding that that's something everyone's concerned. So I feel like there's got to be some people behind the scenes researching, finding that, like, it's just like the pesticide thing, right? Why we love Lost Coast, because they found a way to be organic. I think somewhere, some way, hopefully there's some some scientists out there that's like, I'm gonna figure out how to remediate things organically. And if we can get to that point, that would be a beautiful day, right? Because I think that's the issue with remediation. We're not mad that it has to get, it's just that it's getting fried and it's radiation. Like, if it could be cleaned in some type of cleaner way, like, soaked in some type of byproduct and cured or whatever. I don't know the right process, right? I'm not that guy. But I do think I think that would be like, I think you'd be making hand over fist if you could figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm just posting the thread I saw so everyone can take a look at it in the YouTube chat. So if you're not on YouTube,
comments?
yeah, it's in the comments.
If you, notice if you just put in the comments on Restream, it'll go to wherever. Kind of interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, but thanks for putting everything on YouTube. I can read it. Yeah, you're putting the whole thing. Yeah, but I mean, like, well, that's another thing. Lux brings up a very valid point. Remediation, when he asked, what is it being, will it say what it's being remediated for? Right? And that's a very good point, because there's levels,
There is, absolutely.
Because then you can, again, because that makes a huge difference too, because then you can make your difference, right? If there's like 4 different types of mold, and what is that? I can never say it that well. I'm going to pull up Lux's comment, because he actually typed it out for us. Aspergillus. I can never say it correct.
Aspergillus.
Thanks.
Aspergillus.
I don't know what I said. Dude, whatever. Like, what I got. I am who I am. All right. I think it's a dab time. I just got to find the put target.
I think it's a dab time too. This thing's like never ending. There's so much. And I can only post like 200 characters. It's so weird.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Well, we appreciate everyone coming in, chatting, especially during the holiday season, because we know there's a lot of family time. We know these Saturdays and Sundays are used for shopping, and Black Friday shopping somehow started yesterday. Like, I mean, so I'm already kind of looking at holiday stuff and getting things planned. Like, I feel like the world kind of slows down from like the end of this month and just December in general. People have things going on, but I don't mean like, just mean like their pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, I'm back now. I got it all. It's all there. So if anyone wants to read anything from the CRA that I saw on Facebook, this is some of the information that I posted. It's there. So sorry, it's broken up, but that's how it is. But yeah, Groovy, I agree. Like once Halloween passes, like once it's mid-November, it's holiday season.
Really, I still feel like once you get to Halloween, everyone's like, "Oh shit, we got to finish out this year ASAP so we can chill in December." You know what I mean? So I still feel like there's quite a bit of shit going on in November, but that's just my life. I get with events, like you get a lot of that, and then December it's like snows on the ground. It's like minimal. You do out little things here and there. W, you really feel
saw some of that white
Cheers,
stuff
y'all.
Thursday.
Cheers, y'all. We're doing a dab time. I kind of fucking missed the cue for everyone because I'm out of it.
Groovy's just dabbing for himself, everybody.
I thought I had it up. That was my problem. Let us know what you're dabbing.
I love that. I love that idea, Paul.
Dab. What do you say?
You guys should adopt a family for Christmas. The ultimate act of 420 goodwill. I love that.
What does that mean?
It's where a family can't afford gifts for their kids or themselves, and so you buy the gifts for them, for the family, so they can open stuff on Christmas.
Very cool.
Yeah,
no,
we do.
I actually didn't know that term before. I was like,
we do that at the Carpet Guys.
That's very cool. I know. I didn't understand the term. I was like, adopt a family. That sounds like a lot of responsibility, but no, I understand. That's something.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what you mean, Paul. I'm pretty sure.
That's a really nice act. No, I'll have to look. Well, we can look into that. Yeah, man. I like that. I like that idea. That's cool. Because like that's the thing, man.
Yeah,
about the holidays, man. The holidays can mean such different things to different people, and I think sometimes we always focus on like, hey, the time off, the enjoyment, and there's like a lot of sorrow, I know I'm gonna be a little weird around the holidays with certain memories, especially from this past year and stuff, and it's just I get it, and it's that especially like for family, I get that, man. That's a really cool act, and I guess I've never heard of it, and I'm glad I have now. So That was really cool. And that dab was a
Yeah,
little
it's always
small.
good to give back to the people
I'm
that,
doing a back to back
if
one.
they don't have what you can have, it's nice to give back.
Yeah, it's just nice to give because at the end of the day, it's like I mean, I don't know. I was very fortunate and like I got even if it wasn't like anything crazy, I always got a little something for the holiday and I'm like, like I feel bad for, people who are like struggling, especially nowadays, things have changed, inflation and this and jobs. It's
Oh,
like
it's hard out there, man.
it's
It's hard
exactly
out there.
exactly, man.
Yeah,
Um,
send us a message,
yeah, Paul, for
Paul,
sure. I love that.
please.
And cheers. I'm going back to back because that one was a little tiny. Ooh.
Dang, he's going back to back. I should load me up one.
Do it. Wait, what I do earlier? I was like,
I'll do my last
boom.
dab of the Canal Street Runs by Silky.
I'm sorry. I thought you were saying you're going to take your dab off the nail with some runs. I was like, oh, he's doing it old school. Might as well just freeze for a couple minutes.
I almost
And then
did
come
bring
back
that
with a
in here
dab.
because now that we got the new nail for doing that content the other day, I was like, shit, might as well as try it out. But I didn't feel like really lighting it up, I'll be honest. My laziness. I probably could because my internet kept going out, so you wouldn't even know if I was gone or muted myself. So
Just did it at those moments. Well, now it's time to take a dab. Every time Dave freezes, we take a dab.
shit, we'll be like 18 deep after
We've been
today's
too lit
break.
this morning.
Fuck, nothing's getting done today.
Always let us know what you're dabbing on, smoking on. You hear any new strains? Dave was just talking about the new CRA stuff.
Yeah, check out the comments on YouTube from my Canacast. It's some of the stuff I saw in the MI Canna Pros group.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because we've been talking about this remediation for forever now. And just kind of trying to get the information out there to whoever will listen, right? Even people in my private life, I always talk about what it is because people don't understand sometimes. Yeah, sure, you can get weed. I can get weed for 40 an ounce. Yeah, but you're getting Trash City.
Dope said you can use non-irritating methods to remediate like ozone and radio frequency too. There's quite a bit of science out there for that field. Yeah, I need to dive more into all the different type of machinery that they can use for remediation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know there's someone going out there for those all organic, those more natural ways for remediation. I'm just curious if it all is like a perfect thing. That's the thing. I think radiation was just the original one. What'd you dab out? The super boof?
No, I did that. That was the first dab, and then that dab was Canal Street Runs. Finishing that up.
You also do have some cannabis. I left the other one with the black maple over there.
That was good. Stay tuned. That's a little sneak peek of the.
I don't know if you have that, but yeah, I was pretty bummed. I was like, shit. I meant to grab that.
I do have it. It's still
it's
on my calendar.
Oh, I know you do because I was like,
it's gone.
It's gone. Damn.
I did it. I did all of it. Save none for Groovy.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, really. Facts, dude.
Facts. I love it. Hilarious.
We did drop a new episode this week. If you didn't check it out, it was with Summer, our new co-host. If you haven't heard, we brought her on. We released one earlier this month, and then we released the second one we recorded. And it was a cool recording because I posted a question to Facebook and Instagram, I believe.
Oh yeah, and
the question pretty much was, what are topics you want to? What are topics that are bothering you within the cannabis space here in Michigan? Something along those lines. And shout out to 906 Canna Couple and Boonie Bash. They shared it in a group, so I pulled a bunch of their comments. We got comments on our post, so we went through those comments and had a good old discussion. We even talked about remediation. And Summer even brought it up. We don't know the long-term health effects of remediation. And she does a great example to it, comparing it to what we eat and stuff. So check out the episode. Really informative episode, I would say. And yeah, it was good. I forgot some of the questions we talked about because there were so many we went through.
When we've talked about like the understanding with remediation, that like we understand why it exists because you have people with like hundreds of pounds or like you're gonna put a whole business out of it. Like I get why it exists for like the perspective of like not failing and going under, but like also like the not telling people that you're radiating weed is not cool. I mean, especially when in the beginning how they were doing, especially now with where I feel like although there are those ozone methods, I have no idea what the costs are. I have no idea what the comparison. And also, I'm curious how many use what? Like, what do a lot of companies that remediate? Do they go the healthiest way, or is that up to the lab and the lab just does whatever is the most cost efficient? I have so many questions, right? Because like at the end, that decision is going to be made based on whatever they care about more, whether it's the product or if it's the business decision. It might be about the money. So I'm just
No, it
curious.
makes
I'm
sense.
really just curious how it all works. Yeah, and we had an interview with a remediation company, but the problem is, you go and have this conversation with this remediation company, and it kind of feels all superficial because everything they had to say, of course, they were like, oh, no, you're just hearing the worst thing. Of course, the remediation is like, they weren't saying it wasn't bad per se, but they didn't necessarily like come out and say like, anything too negative either. Like they were definitely like PR practice. You know what I mean? It felt.
Yeah, it's a sticky subject.
Because you remember
I
when we
would say
had that like
sometimes.
little conversation? It might even be on our
It was
YouTube
like when we
still.
talked to the CRC guy. I think it was Media Bros or something like that at BizCon last year. They were supposed to come on the
Yeah, that
podcast.
might have been 2 years ago. Yeah, and I think we followed up, but I just
Fuck,
it's hard.
2 years
I mean,
ago.
yeah, and again, like
Years
I
roll
don't know.
by now with that. And I think
Yeah,
you're right. I think it was. I think it was 2 years ago, but it was they. We wanted to have a CRC discussion because you hear so much bad stuff about CRC, and then we wanted
just
to
tell us
hear.
the truth, shoot
I'm
us straight. And I think the conclusion I came to is a garbage in, garbage out. Like you can put good stuff in to clean it
correct.
out, and that's the good way to use it, or you can put garbage in to make it look cleaner. And like I feel like that's the problem. It's kind of like a double-headed sword, and that's why I don't think I can really say is it bad or negative. I think I just stay away from it because of that. What you can do, like that's all. And I'm sure I still have
Yeah.
done some stuff in my life that's CRC, like whatever. Like you're not gonna die. If anything, it's just you're smoking boo boos still, just because it's clean, like or cleaner.
Sometimes you got to do it though. Sometimes some brands you got to do it. You can't lose the
No, that's
crop.
what I'm saying. I understand that it's kind of one of those things that
It
like I
has
said,
its
it's a
purpose,
double
but
head.
I'm just glad that the CRA is making a name so it'll be so the consumer knows. That's all I
Make your
really
own. Yeah,
wanted.
you make your own damn decision. Like we don't
Yeah.
buy cigarettes going like, wow, these things are healthy. Like there's no like Marlboro Zero. You know what I mean? Like there's like, you know what I mean? There's just like cigarettes, and everyone's like, yeah, rat poison. Like, you know what I mean?
No
Like,
rat poison
listen,
in
we're
these.
more like we got other things to worry about than a little bit of like partying. Like that, people know what they're doing isn't necessarily healthy, but that's not the point. And that's what I'm saying. It's up to them. If that person doesn't look at it as medicine, they just want to get high off some cheap shit because they don't care while they're getting fucked up. Like, then dude, they're not going to care if it's remediated, right? But someone who looks at the medical value and cares about cannabis and it's changed their life and is like, no, I care about these terps. No, they're going to stay away from it. So it's like, there's different, you're allowed to love it however you want to love it. It's just, we'll see, right? How many people are just like, who cares? We won't know.
Yeah. Yo, so dispos are finally open up where I'm at, where my city now.
And really?
Yeah.
Dang.
King of Buds just
You're pretty
opened up.
close.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Oh,
It's
and
crazy.
honestly, I just want to say this comment just because Lux brought it up. He said, we all know cigarette smokers that live happy until 90, which is crazy. I mean, yeah, but is it? Because I feel like the thing that kills you the most in this life, stress. Like, like you know what I mean? Like because you're right. I see these people who are like 104 and they're like, "What's your key to life?" And they're like, "Whiskey." And you're like, "What?" like, hold up. I mean, like, should I start drinking every day? Like, but like, it's.
No,
I
I've
think
heard someone
what it
say
is,
McDonald's was theirs too.
they found something where they just found bliss and joy in, and it doesn't necessarily
Yep.
bother them. You got to find that Zen place at sometimes because we all feel stress. We all feel anxiety. I feel it most days. But you got to find those moments of Zenful and appreciation and gratitude because, I mean, life can be hard sometimes. Like this year's been shit for me, but I've had some blessings and I'm trying to practice gratitude, and that's life, man. Same thing with
Write down the 5 things you're grateful for every morning.
boom, 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 boom.
No, seriously, it's a good way to do gratitude if you want. Like if you're writing down, like, I don't know, some weeks I try to like prep my week. I'll write down my goals for the week, and then like
word.
you can write down your gratitude list or whatnot, and
Word.
do that stuff like daily. But yeah, dude, stress is number one killer, man. I should learn from that, but because stress kills me daily. I get stressed out pretty easy.
They gave politician answers. Sounds like they're what you're saying. Yo, and Paul, sorry not to talk it back too much, but I love about that adoptive family thing. Thank you, that was really cool. Yeah, let's. I appreciate doing that because that's something I really want to look into. That's really neat. And in the comments, Paul dropped some stuff about adopting families during the holidays. If anyone wants some stuff,
Yeah,
cool.
if you're looking to adopt a family.
Well, he dropped the info. I don't know if he dropped the link.
Oh, we did drop the info? I didn't see it.
Yeah. Someone
cool, thanks, Paul.
watched The Secret. You know what's funny? Like, it's going to be horrible because people are going to be pissed. I actually have more, like, talked about The Secret. I don't know if I ever actually read it. But I have a lot of that aligning philosophy with life because, like, sure, there's manifestation, but if you don't sit there and grind and focus on that and make that manifestation, it doesn't just happen.
Yeah, you got to manifest.
I'm a mix of like manifestation versus like go out there and get it because it's kind of a mix of that fate, pure will, and concentration. Like, oh, I feel like I was about to quote that one song by Fort Minor: "Concentration, power, and will."
Remember the name?
Yeah. I feel like I was just saying the words in different order, and I didn't even realize it.
Well,
like,
welcome to the rap battle between Canada Dave and Groovy. I was doing Lil Wayne. You got fucking Fort Minor over here. I smoked that kush.
Just playing. Just slap happy this morning. That's funny as hell. Try 100 milligrams of RSO for stress. Buttapedia, thanks for tapping in. Yeah.
Holy shit.
100 grams of RSO might put me out for a week, but I do like the idea of using RSO for that because I don't use enough RSO. I really don't because the first times I took RSO, I don't know. Y'all can tell me what your first thing on RSO experience with RSO was, but we like knocked out hard. Dave ate like an eighth, I think.
Don't challenge me,
shit?
Boy.
Like you guys ate so much RSO. So sometimes I look at RSO and when I eat RSO, I ate a lot. So like I kept eating a lot and kept knocking me out. But I have heard just a little bit can be really helpful. We all know about we all know, but there is that the building up to a gram can like cure all sorts of things. But like I said, I've never practiced it daily, but I like that.
I haven't done RSO. I haven't done it a lot, but yeah, the first time I really did it was at Electric Forest.
You know what's neat though, dude? They're doing strain specific RSO more and more.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan and the Redemption Team. That's another sneak peek of an episode that we will be having coming out in December as well. Ryan came on and we talked about this single source strain specific RSO.
Oh, shoot.
Which I think is cool because because each strain has unique different properties to it. So I'm curious if one specific strain attacks something better in the body. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think this is fascinating because everyone's experience with RSO is different, right? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, at the end of the day, like, I feel like it saved lives, and then some people, like, when we were taking it way back in the day, like, we were just, like, that was still just a new concentrate, so we were just eating it to get a buzz, you didn't really know what you were doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, our buddy had a jar of
we were
them,
with our homies, though, and we were just...
Yeah, but I actually got some more, and I didn't know. I mean, even when the couple times that I got from him, because I think I got some of that, and I took some on loan. I was just taking a whole pill and like just trying to get like high. Like I wasn't really understanding what RSO was when I was introduced to it. Right? I'm saying now, looking back, I'm like, no shit, that was dumb. Like you should, it's something you got to build up to. It's a strong concentrate, but it's meant for more powerful things than getting stoned. Right? So I had to learn. I was young. I was young. Young and dumb.
Fuck, I think that was 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was my first forest. We were young and dumb.
The law of attraction is real. It's also known as the principle of correspondence, says Lux in the comments.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
How is RSO made? Could homemade be unsafe? I can't really say because I've never actually made RSO myself. I know I believe
you can make it at home.
I had some family do it, right? and it worked fine for them, right? So I know the information's out there. I don't know where, but I know that at least for me, it's been told to me that it's out there, the information, because Rick Simpson, who RSO, Rick Simpson Oil, wanted to made it for it to just be free, for it to be out there to save lives, right? So I think the information's out there. I think you're using like 99.9% alcohol or like some type of really thing. So maybe there is that, like, you didn't pull it out correctly where there is some unsafe, right? Because you are using chemicals in some way, although they are being pulled out, and because it's ISO, it absorbs, but essentially ISO. But
I should make some. We should do a video on it.
I'd be down. Yeah, no, I'd be down to practice and actually as newbies, it'd be great. But I think there's always that thing, like, that 1% where things could be unsafe, just for being pure honest. But I don't think it's unsafe. I don't think making RSO, no. Personally, I don't feel like it's unsafe,
What else, Ralph Wiley?
Beer. Like,
morning, my dude.
Yeah. No. I don't feel, personally, though, this is just my opinion. Like I said, we'd have to make it to really practice it. But when you talk about people back in the day,
did say, yes, it can be dangerous because you are using 99% alcohol. Absolutely.
Well, that's what I figured. It can't. There's always that person. Well, that's what I said. You're messing with ISO. I mean, there's always that thing. I mean, a flame, or he doesn't pull out correctly. Like, yeah, of course. I mean, there's always danger to things, but I'm saying relatively, like making things at home, people do it all the time. That's what I'm saying. Because I know it was my girl's stepmom, like, making it for their grandmother. So it turned out okay for them. I would just be safe, like with anything. I mean, growing can be dangerous if you don't do it correctly. So, but yeah, appreciate you, Buttapedia. Oh, fire and alcohol, always dangerous. That's facts.
Yeah.
Can't really hate on that.
Yeah. It's like when everyone was making concentrates at their house.
Buttapedia said I cook mine up outside. It's a pro tip right there. See, that's why we like the YouTube comments. Like I said, I've never done it. So.
Buttapedia also said Redemption's RSOs are awesome. They have a GMO.
Bud. Hope all is well. I'm sorry, what'd you say, bud?
They have a GMO. Groovy.
Who has a GMO? You had me a GMO.
Redemption has a GMO RSO.
Whoa.
That's what Buttapedia said.
Whoa.
What's up, Dave?
Never use ISO.
So Dave only uses Everclear, not ISO.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you can use ISO. I said it's essentially like ISO because I use 99% ISO. So that's what I was comparing it to. Because, I mean, yeah, Everclear makes the most sense. Because isn't that the closest thing we have to pure alcohol?
I think so.
I wonder if you could use like moonshine or something. Because isn't that essentially the same idea?
I mean, do you have some moonshine?
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe easier to get Everclear than the moonshine, right?
Paul said, just at Richard Pryor, the comedian? What, he tried to make some RSO and hurt himself? Damn. So, yes, dangerous. Know everything I said. I'm not a pro. Shit.
Be careful out there.
I mean, yeah, dude.
That's how it is making anything, though, with alcohol and fire.
That's facts, man. I mean, that's what it is, dude. Like, that really is what it is. Like, things are going to happen if you messing with chemicals, of course.
Dude, crazy. It's already 10. This morning flew by.
Yeah, it did. I appreciate everyone telling you. Know what I mean? Probably do one more dab time, I guess.
Yeah, because I want to go through a couple things real quick while you pack up the dab. Again, we will not be live December 7th, the first Saturday in December, because we will be out at MJ BizCon, or we'll be out at Vegas. BizCon's time. We're coming home Saturday. We're leaving Vegas Saturday afternoon. So we will not be doing a stream, but we're doing a stream this Friday, Black Friday, and we are going to be posting the giveaway that we are doing with our new partner, Lost Coast Plant Therapy. I'll have the rules. It'll be a swag bag. I think he's also throwing a little bottle in there for you to try this product out. And this is something, if you don't win, we might be doing these quarterly. I know with the swag, I know he wants to do like a monthly potential giveaway with a bottle, so we might be doing that. But with the swag, we might be doing it more than once. So if you don't win and you think the swag's sweet, you will just stay tuned. You'll be able to enter later going into 2025. But we'll be announcing the giveaway winner on Friday for the Lost Coast Plant Therapy, and that'll be posted on Monday.
Oh yeah, very exciting.
What up, Cujo? Top of the pre-roll to you, gents. That's funny.
Top of the pre-roll to you.
I like
Nice.
that.
I guess our dude Cujo's hitting a pre-roll. I was gonna do a little dab time before we got out of here. Really appreciate everyone coming in, tapping in, and talking and bringing their expertise to the table. You know, especially when we were talking about RSO here for a bit, and just love. That's why I love the chat. I love this community. You know, I love just talking. You know, this is not an argument. This is a conversation where we all learn. You know.
No, absolutely. Do we want to give a shout out again to our partners that make this possible? Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're able to do. So shout out to Lost Coast Plant Therapy. Just mentioned them with the giveaway. Use code MyCanna20 to save 20% off on their products. Just put in the discount code. Use code MyCannaCast for high 9 to save on their drinks. Like I said, they have a new 4-pack, so you don't got to buy you can buy a lot smaller of a pack to try the product and try the flavors that you like. My favorite, I would say, is the watermelon half and half. So if you do go on their website, drink high 9, get the watermelon half and half. It tastes like a Arnold Palmer almost. I love it. And then going into Canopy extracts.
That's what I'm about
Scotty
to do.
and the team.
Time.
Yeah, do the dab time while I'm going through.
I'm doing the collab, but I was waiting for you to do the collab with I have doing the Canopy with Kinship collab.
Perfect. So Scotty's got some new products coming out. He's got the Frosted Strawberry Cake 1G Live Resin, all-in-one disposable, and that's a collab with Frosted Farms. He's got Death Coast Live Resin Batter with MI Loudflower collab. Then he has a Lemon Oasis Live Resin with Kinship. And then Groovy is doing the Lilac Cookies collab of Kinship and Canopy extracts. So if you want to check out some more winning extracts, check out Canopy. And then going next to Kinship, and shout out to Tyler and the team over there. If you want the terps where the terpenes thrive, definitely go check out Kinship, because when you hear their Calhoun cream has a 4.87% terps. That's in flower. And that's a cross of Gelato 41 and Jealousy. And Jealous Jerry's, their new strain, is a cross of Jealousy and Ice Cream Cake. And then in 2 weeks, so in December, they'll have Bath Bomb, Peanut Butter Punch, which is a cross with Purple Punch, and then Crypto. And then last but not least, Old School Organic. Shout out to Jason and the team over there. Always crafting up some of the best organic bud in the state. If you like old school strains, you like new school strains, Jason's a pheno hunter. He finds the best genetics, and he finds the strains that are actually very similar to what they were back in the day. So his diesel, it's like a diesel. So definitely check out Old School Organic. So shout out to all the partners. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed that dab time. It was Lilac. Cujo, I think that's Cujo was talking about a chat, talking about some infused pre-roll stuff and how they don't burn and it's kind of waste money. I think that's a great chat, but we are getting out of here soon. But I actually think that's actually a great chat for like a whole discussion, just for like a part of our wake and bake, because I think that is something that people don't talk about enough. Is that sometimes
maybe we'll bring it up Friday.
It can be, and what the value of when it is rolled right, and that's kind of why I like donuts when they're hand rolled a little bit. Well, not hand rolled. Well, hand rolled, and I think they're a little bit better, more consistent. Because sometimes when you get those ones, they get a little sappy, or they're leaning too much, or they're clear packaging, or I don't know. It's a whole thing. We go down.
Yeah, Cujo. Maybe we'll talk about it Friday when we do the giveaway. That'd be a good topic.
And by the way, prior to not blow himself up to an RSO, it was crack. So I don't know why Paul brought that up, but it was kind of I don't know. I thought he was referencing something. Definitely was not. Just want to clarify.
Okay. No shit.
Well, I appreciate it.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Don't blow yourself up.
Whatever you're doing, be careful out
chemicals, be careful.
Bad.
Alcohol, fire, bad. Chemicals, be careful. Just like all of it. Be careful.
Yeah. No. Also, we'll have a new episode for you out Wednesday. We won't see you until after Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. Everyone enjoy the time with your family.
Happy
Go
holiday.
Lions. We got 2 games in 2 days. Let's win them both.
You happy? You bummed?
Yeah.
He's like, it's Saturday. I got my pre-warm-up hoodie on.
I know, dude. I'm pretty stoked. They're the fun fact. Lions are favored to win the Super Bowl for the first time ever in their storied career or
Really?
franchise. That's
A
over 90 years,
franchise?
I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, first time
That's pretty
ever
crazy.
they're
I know
favored
they
to win the
almost
Super
broke
Bowl.
another record where it was like they were, I guess the highest point scored was 55 and they hit 52 and like 53 recently. Like they were like really close to breaking it twice.
Dude, the Lions are murdering people out there. I love it. They are not letting off the gas. It is the shit because it's like people are like, well, shouldn't they like stop going and like not continue to score points? And it's like, no, we bite, like fucking Dan Campbell said, bite their fucking kneecaps. We come up, we're gonna bite those kneecaps.
This is
like,
lifetime Lions fans' time of their lives. They've been like, we've been waiting for this moment. We've been training this moment for our whole lives.
Bro, I remember when I was watching every game at 0-16, just sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, this is pitiful. This is pitiful.
But you watched them. But you watched them.
I've watched every Lions game my whole life, man.
Oh. It's a pretty serious statement to stand by right there, my man.
No, I have. Yes, my mom. Me and her used to watch them all the time on Sundays when they were horrendous. I'm just so stoked that they are turning the corner. But we'll talk Lions on Friday after they win both their games because I know Groovy's got to get to work. I don't want to keep all y'all.
I got a couple hours still. Yeah, it's crazy that it's like I'm usually working with you. So. Got to do an event tonight.
I'm just going to be chilling with Molly.
Got to chill out a bit and take a shower and wake up. So.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, happy Thanksgiving. New episode Friday. We'll see you all. Our new episode Wednesday. See you live on Friday. Jesus. So stay tuned to our socials if you want to enter the giveaway for Lost Coast Flag. What?
You were pretty close on that one. Right.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, is anyone like the Alien series? I watched Alien Romulus last night.
Dave's like, just
we
one
are.
more time.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you're ready to hit the out yet.
No,
so
I was okay. I was okay.
Oh, I was just bringing up another conversation.
I appreciate that. No, my man. No, I appreciate that one. I appreciate you. We got to come up with some type of signal. I'll be like, someone will pick up on it and be like, that's the signal. They're finishing.
That's a signal. Groovy's not ready. Dave's trying to get out. Groovy ain't ready.
No, all right, I'm good, man. No, appreciate y'all. Groovy Music everywhere. I know I've been a little less on the socials and music releases this year, but like I've been working behind the scenes, and just dealing with shit and podcasting shit. So this year's gonna be great. I'm excited for this year, 2025. I mean, because this year is pretty much in the bag for me. So appreciate y'all, and see you Friday, and we'll be doing that giveaway.
Dave, Friday, I don't have a time yet, but I'm thinking probably like
7:10, bro. It's always around 7:10.
Like at the Terp Talk back in the day, because a lot of people are shopping during the day. I'm working a little bit. So I'm thinking probably 7:10. I might go in the studio as well for it. So
it's usually in the afternoon.
Probably 7:10.
Yeah, and I gotta fly.
I don't like doing a 5 or 6.
I fly out in the morning, so I got a whole other thing. So it's gonna be a crazy one.
Last two comments, Mr. Rager lit my arm on fire on accident one time with iso alcohol. Doesn't mix well with fire. Damn.
No, but no, dude. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've never done the process, so always speak the facts in the comments. I'm not here. Like I said,
and if you do want to,
I'm not here.
Want to give stuff in a giveaway, Mr. Ranger? We'll have to talk. We could possibly do something. Do one with our collab as well with some of our swag or something too. He has spores.
Oh, cool.
So. Mushies.
We love doing giveaways. You know, we did it like last summer. I think we did like a bunch of tickets, and then this year we're trying to do swag. I don't know, we're just trying things, but we're always trying new things behind the scenes. Sometimes a little much.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yep. So, on that note, as always, Groovy, we're here to advocate,
educate,
and inspire. Till next time, y'all. Peace. Happy Thanksgiving. Go Lions.
This is